I'm Non-Zero Sum James, your companion on this exploration of win-win games. This will be our first non-zero hero episode, a feature of the blog where we give kudos to someone who is out there on the front line, preaching the gospel of non-zero sum games. Since we've been dealing with Moloch, it seems only appropriate to give a shout out to the person who introduced me to the idea, Liv Boeree. Liv Boeree is a game theorist who describes herself as pathologically competitive. And indeed, her life has been about winning in many ways. Whether it's getting straight A's in class and graduating with a first-class honours degree in physics, no less, with astrophysics, no less, or winning the European Poker Tour, €1.25 million, no less. Liv has forged a sharp, strategic mind that she now applies to encouraging win-win games and saving the world, no less. With an eye to paying off her student debt, soon after graduating, Liv took part in a poker game show and showed herself and the world that the same intellect that excelled in physics also proved advantageous when calculating probabilities and personalities in real time at the poker table. She honed her knowledge of game theory while competing in increasingly high-stakes games, earning herself the moniker of the Iron Maiden, owing to her ruthlessness at the table and her love for heavy metal. Her game-theoretical hawkishness in competition was demonstrated most acutely in her appearance on the game show Golden Balls in 2007. Golden Balls is a game show that pits players against one another, using a brutal game theory scenario. Players are collectively offered prize money, and each can choose, in secret, whether to split the money with their opponent or to steal all the prize money. Now, if both split, the prize is split. If one steals and the other splits, the thief gets all the prize money. But if both players steal, neither gets any. The players are even allowed to negotiate and make promises to each other, making the sting of treachery even more acute. Let's just say when Liv played this game, she made the game theory optimal decision. Savage. Now, while the world of poker was teaching Liv how to fool opponents, game theory was enriching her understanding of the complex dynamics of cooperation and competition, balance and self-interest, and the possibility of a new game, a win-win game. Effective altruism. In the wake of her financial successes, Liv has redirected her focus towards effective altruism. Now, effective altruism seeks to quantify charitable outcomes so as to allocate giving optimally. Here, Liv has combined her calculating mind with a desire to help humanity win, through founding the charity Raising for Effective Giving, which has raised $11 million, largely from the poker community. Liv explains the practice of effective altruism through the metaphor of a triage doctor in a busy waiting room, whose job it is to allocate resources in a way that saves the most lives. You'll find the link in the description. Liv says, "Today I am focused on what I believe is my best comparative advantage, inspiring others to learn about rationality, science, and risk analysis, so that more people have the tools to think more clearly about difficult global issues," which is what we're trying to do here at the site as well. Liv now works as a science communicator and public intellectual advocating for non-zero-sum games on her Win-Win podcast. Win-Win has become a platform for deep diving into a wide array of societal topics, from the intricacies of economics to the challenges and opportunities of artificial intelligence. And as I've said, I owe a special debt of gratitude to Liv for acquainting me with the concept of Moloch, who she describes as the god of negative-sum games. So, Liv continues to raise the stakes through her work in philanthropy, education, and advocacy, actively utilizing the principles of non-zero-sum games to drive positive change and to challenge the pervasive influence of destructive forces like Moloch. She reminds us that together, we carry the potential to architect a more cooperative, compassionate world, and in this shared endeavor, we all stand to win. So thank you to Liv for being my first non-zero hero. There will be more to come throughout the episodes.